What's up, Magnum Sports Network fans? My name is JT Magnum here along with Siggy Guns, and welcome back to Take 2. Today we're going to talk about the NBA Finals Game 1 with the Golden State Warriors winning in overtime 108 to 100. 2 points only coming on a late basket by LeBron James. They basically shut him out in the overtime. Looked like the Cavs ran out of gas. But Siggy, what do you think about what do you think about Game 1?
Oh man, that was exactly what Cleveland wanted. They wanted to have a game where LeBron and Kyrie scored 20 more points combined of Clay and Steph Curry. They had the ball with the last, 25 seconds left in the game. Tied game. LeBron, you couldn't have asked for a better scenario if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they blew it. And the game, they should have won that game, in my opinion. That is my opinion. Now, obviously, what happened in overtime, a complete meltdown. They got tired. I don't know if that's what the excuse was. Kyrie Irving gets hurt. You're right about Kyrie being hurt or not trusting his health. The whole situation just turned very, very sour. It went from, okay, this is going to be a competitive series to where now I'm going to have to revise my my prediction. I think now I have to go Golden State because I don't trust Kyrie anymore, and I think it might even be a Golden State 5 at the max. So
Golden State in 5?
Not looking good for Cleveland.
You said Golden State in 5?
Now it's
yeah, you broke up a little bit, so I was just making sure. I wasn't trying to be a smart aleck. My Stiggy, man, what I said yesterday or when we did this before, Golden State has a whole team. LeBron has just Kyrie, and if Kyrie's hurt, like I said, it's pretty much done for them. But they played tough. Golden State probably played absolutely the worst they could possibly play, and still were in the game. They were shooting bad almost the whole game, especially at the beginning. They couldn't shoot. They couldn't make a shot to save their lives at the beginning. I don't know if it was rust or what it was, but just nobody was making shots. And it just seemed like when the bench stepped in, and I think the bench outscored Cleveland's bench 34-9, and those 9 points were all from J.R. Smith. I believe he had 3 threes. But they have a whole bench. They have a second, third squad pretty much that can basically tear up Cleveland. Cleveland has nobody there. They have Kendrick Perkins, old. They have Sean Marion, old. They have Mike Miller, old. They have just nobody on that bench that can keep up with the Golden State's bench, and that's how they made their little bit of comeback. Then the starters came back and played their hearts out, and then Kyrie got hurt in overtime or before the overtime, and like you said, Cleveland had the chance. They blew it. They could have taken that game. That would have probably taken a little bit of the heart out of Golden State. I still think Golden State would have won the series, and it just seemed like LeBron, you know, he played a lot. He played I think he played almost all the minutes pretty much. But regardless of that, he played a great game. But he took 38 shots. 38 shots. I know he needed to because there's nobody really on the team. But I mean, it's one of those things where how they're going to do that every night, and they won't double team him. If you notice, they barely double team him the whole game. They basically said one-on-one, you're going to beat us. We don't care if you beat us, but your other teammates aren't going to beat us. So if you double team LeBron, that's where he finds open guys, and that's where he makes you pay. And they were doing it all to the Eastern Conference, through that whole playoff series in the Eastern Conference, because there were a lot of guys hurt in that Eastern Conference series, and they had to double LeBron, and so he was making them pay. But Golden State doesn't have to do that. And that's the difference between these two teams. And it sucks because you really want to see that kind of NBA Finals for the rest of the series. You want to see close games, and I hope it's like that. But I just think Golden State's team, the whole team as a whole, is just too much. If LeBron maybe had Love and Kyrie, this would be a different conversation. I would think I would pick Cleveland. But given what Golden State has, it's just too much for the Cavs and just LeBron by himself to overcome.
I'd say I wouldn't have thought that though. Let's just, the funny thing is Skip Bayless is the one that tweeted this. If LeBron, for some reason, doesn't go to the hole anymore, if he would have just drove right in that end of the game with 5 seconds left, made a layup, won the game 100-98, Kyrie's still healthy, Cleveland has a 1-up lead on the road, and I would have stuck with my Cleveland in 6 at that point. But the whole series changed when Kyrie gets hurt and they just couldn't score in the overtime. And that was, I don't disagree with you that they didn't play great, Golden State, but they still got what they would normally get out of Steph and Klay Thompson. They needed a really good game from Iguodala to even keep it close. That's the only reason why it was close until the end.
Yeah, but that's the thing they have. They have a bench, and they have guys that can come off it that are all-stars. Some of them were all-stars. I mean, Iguodala was an all-star. I mean, they have other guys. The Spates,
yeah, but I don't think he'll be doing
just
that
came back and
I don't think he's
shoot.
going to have that kind of game all the time, though.
He doesn't, but he doesn't have to. See, that's the thing. They can beat you with so many different players in so many different spots, and that's the hard part about beating this team right now. I mean, there were reason why there was like 67 or 68 and 14 or whatever. I mean, they have guys that are on the bench are just as good as their starters. Oh, I lost you. All right.
To not be able to beat them.
Sorry, I lost you for a second there. You were just on you were like on pause. Oh. Well, we lost Siggy, so leave your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you thought about game 1, and don't forget to let us know, if you have any topics you want us to discuss, let us know what we can do, and we will do that for you. All right? So for JT Magnum and Siggy Guns, who is now gone, we're out. Peace.